Buddha's teaching, controlling your mind and finding peace. Buddha's teachings emphasize that the key to finding peace lies in mastering the mind. He taught that our thoughts shape our reality, and that a restless, uncontrolled mind is the root cause of much of our suffering. Here's a detailed lesson based on his wisdom. The nature of the mind. Buddha likened the human mind to a wild monkey, constantly leaping from one branch to another. Endless distractions. The mind is easily distracted by desires, fears, and external stimuli. It often clings to the past or worries about the future, pulling us away from the present moment. Emotional turmoil. Unchecked thoughts can amplify feelings of anxiety, frustration, and dissatisfaction, creating inner chaos. Habitual patterns. The mind tends to follow habitual thought patterns, both positive and negative, which can reinforce cycles of suffering. Buddha recognized that this mental restlessness is a universal human experience. To overcome it, he encouraged practices to cultivate awareness and discipline. The mind, like a wild animal, is not inherently bad but simply untamed. Through training, it can become a source of incredible power and peace. Buddha's teachings show that by observing our thoughts and guiding them with intention, we can transform the monkey mind into a steady, focused ally. Just as taming a wild animal requires patience and persistence, so does taming the mind. The practice of mindfulness in detail. Mindfulness, as taught by Buddha, is a cornerstone of spiritual practice and personal well-being. It involves cultivating awareness of the present moment with a sense of openness, curiosity, and non-judgment. Here's a deeper exploration of its components. Be aware of thoughts. Mindfulness encourages observing your thoughts as they arise, without identifying with or attaching to them. The practice is not about suppressing thoughts, but about understanding their transient nature. Anchor in the present. Anchoring involves focusing your attention on a tangible aspect of your present experience, such as your breath, physical sensations, or immediate environment. Mindfulness as a path to clarity. Breaking free from unhelpful thoughts. When you practice mindfulness, you weaken the grip of automatic, repetitive, and often unhelpful thoughts. This frees your mind from being dominated by worry, fear, or regret. Over time, mindfulness rewires the brain, promoting emotional resilience and mental balance. Gaining insight. Mindfulness sharpens your understanding of the causes and conditions underlying your thoughts and feelings. This awareness empowers you to respond to situations skillfully rather than reacting impulsively. By integrating mindfulness into your daily life, you not only cultivate a sense of calm, but also develop the ability to see things as they are, free from the distortions of habitual thought patterns. This clarity is a step toward inner peace and greater freedom. The power of meditation. The power of meditation is one of the foundational elements of Buddha's teachings, aimed at mastering the mind and attaining peace and wisdom. Here's an expanded explanation of the points mentioned. Quieting the noise of incessant thoughts. The human mind is often compared to a restless monkey, jumping from thought to thought without pause. This constant mental chatter can create stress, anxiety, and distraction. Buddha taught that meditation acts as a method to calm this inner noise. By focusing on the breath, a mantra, or simply observing thoughts without judgment, the practitioner learns to reduce the intensity and frequency of these thoughts. Over time, this quieting process brings clarity and mental stillness, allowing deeper self-awareness. Developing focus and inner calm. Meditation enhances concentration, by training the mind to remain anchored in the present moment. Instead of being scattered across countless worries or distractions, the mind becomes focused and sharp. Inner calm arises from this focus. When the mind is no longer pulled in all directions, a sense of tranquility and stability emerges. Buddha emphasized that this calm is not fleeting, but grows stronger with consistent practice, creating a solid foundation for enduring peace. Strengthening the ability to detach from negative patterns. The practice of mindfulness in meditation helps identify negative patterns, such as anger, attachment, or fear. These emotions often govern actions and reactions unconsciously. Through meditation, one learns to observe these patterns without becoming entangled in them. This creates a space for conscious choice rather than automatic response. Detachment doesn't mean indifference, but freedom from being controlled by negativity. It allows for a balanced perspective, leading to healthier emotional responses. Meditation as a tool for peace. Buddha taught that the mind could either be a source of suffering or a source of liberation. Without control, it breeds confusion, desires, and turmoil. With mastery through meditation, it becomes a tool for peace, clarity, and compassion. Regular meditation cultivates positive qualities like patience, kindness, and resilience, which radiate outward into daily life. Ultimately, meditation is not just about personal well-being, but about harmonizing with the world, creating a ripple effect of peace and understanding. The right thought and intention. In the Noble Eightfold Path, right thought or right intention is the second step and focuses on cultivating a mental attitude that aligns with ethical and spiritual growth. It serves as the foundation for making wise decisions and fostering inner peace. Here's a deeper explanation of the key aspects. What is right thought or intention? Definition. Right thought involves fostering mental patterns that are free from harm, rooted in kindness, and guided by wisdom. It calls for replacing harmful tendencies with beneficial ones. Connection to actions. Your thoughts shape your actions, so having the right mental approach ensures that your behavior aligns with the path to enlightenment. Components of right thought. The Buddha emphasized three essential aspects of right thought. Thoughts of renunciation, letting go of cravings and attachments, recognizing that clinging leads to suffering. Thoughts of loving kindness, generating goodwill and love towards all beings, including yourself. Thoughts of compassion, being empathetic towards the suffering of others and wishing for their well-being. How to apply right thought in daily life. Replace negativity. When negative thoughts such as jealousy, anger, or self-doubt arise, consciously replace them with their opposites. For example, instead of focusing on someone's faults, think about their positive traits. Use mindfulness to notice when your thoughts wander into harmful territory and gently redirect them. Practice loving kindness, metta. Spend a few moments each day wishing happiness for yourself, your loved ones, and even those you find difficult to like. This practice can dissolve resentment and cultivate mental peace. A simple phrase like, "May I be happy, may others be happy," repeated silently, can be powerful. Cultivate gratitude. Shift your focus from what is lacking in your life to what is abundant and fulfilling. Gratitude naturally displaces negativity. Why is right thought important? It influences emotional and mental health. Positive, compassionate thinking reduces stress and brings clarity. It helps create harmonious relationships because thoughts of kindness and understanding lead to considerate words and actions. It is a step toward breaking the cycle of unskillful habits and achieving spiritual growth. Practical exercise for right thought. Daily reflection. At the end of the day, reflect on your thoughts. Identify any negative patterns and think about how you could have approached situations with more kindness and wisdom. Visualization. Imagine a situation where you were upset and visualize responding with understanding and compassion. This rewires your mind for future interactions. In summary, right thought is about consciously shaping your mental state to support kindness, compassion, and wisdom. This inner work strengthens your ability to act ethically, remain calm in adversity, and progress on the spiritual path. The wisdom of letting go. The wisdom of letting go, as taught by Buddha, centers around the idea that attachment is one of the root causes of human suffering. Here's a deeper explanation of this teaching. Understanding attachment. Attachment is not just about material possessions. It includes emotional clinging to desires, expectations, fears, relationships, or outcomes. Buddha identified attachment as part of the three poisons, along with aversion and ignorance, that lead to dissatisfaction and suffering, dukkha. How attachment causes suffering. Desires and expectations. When we cling to wanting things to be a certain way, we become distressed if reality doesn't align with our expectations. Fear of loss. The fear of losing what we value, people, status, health, etc., creates anxiety and unease. Control over outcomes. Trying to control situations or people often leads to frustration because much of life is unpredictable. Letting go is not detachment. Letting go doesn't mean withdrawing from life or becoming indifferent. It's about developing a mindset of non-attachment, being involved in life but not being overly dependent on specific outcomes for happiness. Openness and acceptance. By letting go, we cultivate equanimity, a calm, balanced state of mind, regardless of life's highs and lows. This openness allows us to face change and uncertainty with grace and resilience, understanding that life is impermanent. Practices to cultivate letting go. Mindfulness. Staying present helps us observe thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them. Meditation builds awareness of impermanence and reduces the grip of attachment. Self-inquiry, reflecting on what truly brings lasting happiness, helps prioritize inner peace over fleeting desires. Gratitude and contentment. Focusing on what you have rather than what you lack reduces the craving for more. Benefits of letting go. Frees the mind from unnecessary mental burdens. Enhances relationships by reducing possessiveness or expectations. Promotes inner peace and a deeper connection to the present moment. An analogy. Buddha often used analogies to explain concepts. In one, he compared attachment to holding on to a hot coal. It's our grip on the coal that burns us, not the coal itself. Letting go allows us to drop the source of pain and heal. In essence, the wisdom of letting go invites us to engage fully with life while maintaining a healthy detachment, enabling a more joyful, peaceful, and liberated existence. The result: inner peace. The result of cultivating mindfulness, meditation, and right thought is inner peace. Buddha's teachings emphasize that true peace is not dependent on external conditions, but rather on the state of our mind. Let's break this down further. The role of the mind. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. This statement reflects the profound impact of our thoughts on our overall experience of life. Our thoughts shape our perceptions, attitudes, and actions. If we constantly think negatively or are caught in worry and fear, our experiences will reflect that. Buddha emphasized that by mastering the mind through awareness and control, we can transform our reality. The quality of our mind determines the quality of our life. Mindfulness and meditation as tools. Mindfulness. This practice involves being present in each moment without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts, emotions, and sensations with clarity and awareness. By practicing mindfulness, we reduce the tendency to get caught in past regrets or future anxieties, helping the mind stay anchored in the present. This creates space for inner peace to arise. Meditation. Meditation is a deeper practice that quiets the mind and connects us to our inner stillness. This teaching reminds us that the journey to peace begins within. By training the mind, we not only transform our inner world, but also the way we experience life itself. Thank you for joining us on this journey to discover Buddha's guide to inner peace and the art of mastering meditation. We hope this video has inspired you to embrace mindfulness and take steps toward a more tranquil life. If you found this content meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more wisdom and guidance. Remember, the path to inner peace begins with a single moment of stillness. Thank you, and may you find serenity in every step of your journey.